There's a new blog that I read uh, of by Who Owns Kenya. They're talking about Chris Kirubi and his life. Uh, he's a player man. Chris Kirubi is titled Chris Kirubi, the stingy billionaire who loved them young. First of all, who cares if he loved them young? It's his preference, right? So just by the title, you already know what they're targeting. It's just his love life, and I have no problem with anyone loving anyone young, as long as they are not underage. So, and this is the picture that they put on the headline. So it's beneath it's written, his love for young women was legendary. What? So who doesn't love young women? Let's just be honest. And if this is a woman who was writing this article, let me just tell you, woman, if you're the one writing this article, it was published on June 2021, June 18th, 2021. If it's, for me, I think this is a woman who wrote this article because they don't understand. They never seem to understand. Men are attracted to younger women. That's just it, man. Why would a billionaire go try to date a 60-year-old woman who is his age mate? No, he has money. He can get anyone. That makes sense for you to like target him because he wanted younger men. Everybody wants a young woman. That's just how things are with men. So the late Chris Kirubi was generous with financial advice, but was not ready to spend money even on the young women he he preyed on. Is he really preying on any? I mean, if you're going to go to Chris as a young woman and you know he likes you and you also want to be with him because of his money, who is preying on who? Because should we call you a gold digger because you went to Chris because he has money? Because generally you wouldn't go to an older man if he doesn't have money, to be honest. So who is preying on who? Right? So this targeting of Chris in this manner, I don't know, I kind of find it weird. The damning revelation on the Nairobian paints a picture of a lonely billionaire who would spend colossal amounts of money on entertaining women and pay pittance for their services. Pittance ni nini kwanza? Wait. Umeandika hiyo article. Yo, we are sorry. We're sorry. If he wants to buy sex, let him buy. Let him buy. He has money. He doesn't want to have sex with the shows. So you want him to go and date your shows? Wewe acha ujinga. He's a billionaire. He can't work all his life. Alafu urudi uanze kumwambia ati now he should not enjoy his money. Let him have fun. If he wants to spoil some young women, let him spoil them. As long as he's not raping them, right? So a woman simply known as Anne narrated to Tabloid how she met CK. That is Chris Kirubi, yeah? And for the next 2 years before he became sick, engaged in a clandestine relationship. Their first encounter was in a club and was in the company of her friends when a waiter brought them drinks courtesy of the billionaire. He was a lonely figure who was seated at the counter imbibing his whiskey. Jesu, mi sijasoma akiwa lai. So I mean, it's typical of men to like go to a club and try to hit on women. So what's so wrong with that? So because he was older, I mean, he's built an empire. He's employed so many women and men. So if you want to come for him, you should also at least give him his credit, right? The young woman later joined CK and as the night was, she agreed to accompany the business magnate to his address. Chris Kirubi tested Anne for STI before engaging in coitus. Smart man. That's really nice. So there's also this video where Mekapa Ivi just to show him with young women how he used to engage with them. Let's watch this kidogo.
Come.
Yes,
Oh!
You're not
Oh!
She's you can't do that, chairman.
Congratulations!
Sikia huyo anasema ati I'm now shinda kimwambia you can't do that, chairman. Oh, he's a fucking billionaire. Let him do anything. Munaenda kufanya nini? But anyway, I mean, I have to agree. That was if it was not something they're used to doing, that was a bit uncalled for. But yeah, I mean, he's a billionaire. China, let him do billionaire shit. It's just kissing. It's just a peck. I don't know what they're celebrating, but it seems like something they are very happy for. Yeah, I don't meet the cameras. And again, if this is something that was so wrong, if it's something that he was doing in private, mbona kona cameras now he's doing it openly, this seems more of like his personality or how he does things with people, right?
Okay, wonderful. I hope I have time to see him. Can you bring him to my office sometime?
Would you like that?
Yeah, bring him after. Oh, no,
Okay.
he's coming late.
No, 7.
I think uni ule dem aitagwa nani, sikumbuki jina yake, but she's a popular online person. Udem mwenye alikuwa
9
amepekiwa.
p.m. You should be at 6:30.
7, I've gone home.
Or
Okay.
like
Maybe
Sometime
one of
bring
another
him.
time.
Yeah.
One of these days.
Organize.
I shall.
Let's have a drink, a cup of tea even.
Okay, let's
Hey.
do it.
Oh Lord.
Well done.
Ashawaita out. Let's have a cup of tea or something. But yeah, he seems like a player, even at his old age. Like, if you want to go and watch the whole video, I'm gonna play it. There's nothing more interesting going on here.
Well done,
Sharon,
well
on
done,
behalf
well
of,
done, well done,
98.4
well done.
Captain,
At least-
subscribe. Check.
Yeah, so that's that. So I think this is a continuation of the narration of the young woman when you're in out. So this is after they tested for the STI. So this is, I think, her narration. When we went home, he tested me, but I don't remember him doing any tests. He had these new fancy gadgets that didn't need blood for testing. Really? Oh, okay. I mean, who knows? I kind of not buying. I'm kind of not buying that, but I mean, he's a billionaire. Maybe he has access to these things. Was a billionaire. Right now, these are easily available, but back then, okay. So now they are available. Okay, back then, I think very few Kenyans had seen them. So we tested, and things got steamy. But he was an elderly man, so he left me in the room and went to sleep in a different room. Oh shit! Where after he's done his business, akajamua. Man, I can't sleep with this woman. Let me go and to my king size bed. I'm not sharing a bed with nobody. Ama he finished quite fast. Is that the case, really? She told the publication that when she woke up in the morning, the billionaire had already left. One of Chris Kirubi's driver dropped her in town and gave her $100 approximately. That is 10K. She called him the next day, but he didn't pick up her calls. He was to call 3 days for another tryst. What is tryst? Unlike the first meeting, the billionaire was able to go the full length. He paid 10,000 shillings. Whoa. Just for one meeting. 10K Evo. Chang. In the candid interview, Anne said that the billionaire flatly refused to assist when she had a family emergency. This did not, however, stop her from meeting him. The third meeting brought to the 4 CKs. Brought to the 4 CK's real character. So the meeting ya tatu sasa ndo akaona the true colors of Chris Kirubi. Okay, continuation of the story. A few weeks later, this is her narrating, Anne. This is Anne narrating. A few weeks later, we met again, and this time, when we got home, he couldn't function. He left me in the room and went to sleep in a different room. Come morning, I was dropped into town. When I asked for money, he refused, saying he didn't do anything. I tried reasoning with, saying it was my fault because I'm not the one who was not able to do it. He totally refused. She shared her words. So after the meeting ya tatu, I think CK functioning yake ilikuwa kidogo chini. Akasema, jua ni aje, acha mimi niende side yangu nikalale kwa kitanda yangu. Wewe jipange hapo hivyo. Morning kafika, akienda kuuliza driver door, akaambiwa, it's no money, we didn't do shit. Kuna kitu tulifanya. Why am I paying you for nothing? I didn't use your services. So hapo dema namwambia, this ni fault yako. Unajua wewe si nilikuwai, wewe ukashindwa kufanya job. But Chris akakataa. So Anne shared how CK would spend thousands of shillings in entertaining a woman, but would not part with more than 10,000 shillings. Wow. But I guess that's how billionaires are. Rich people, they kind of stingy with their money because they worked so hard for it, so they can't really just spend it. In a way that they know what is worth for them. If he knows he can get services, right, in quotes, for less than 10,000, or he knows he can get many other young women for the same amount of money, why would he pay you more? You're just one of the people who was speaking out. So I'm pretty sure if he did this with you, he must have done it with other people, and he knows 10,000 shillings is a lot of money for just one night. So I don't know why this young woman is complaining. Unajua 10k ni salary ya mtu mwezi mzima. So, and you're just getting it from one night. Will not part with 10,000 shillings. According to a former employee, the only donation the billionaire gave was blood donation. Ooh, people are hating. Okay, another victim of CK's stinginess recounts how she was invited for a weekend out of town with a billionaire and tagged a friend along. They ran bills in thousands of shillings in a weekend of fun. When the billionaire asked her to join him in his room, she politely declined, saying that she was not comfortable. Okay. CK played cool, and the next night she still wasn't ready. So Chris Kirubi ameenda amespend do yake. Kumepamba mademu huko hivyo Joe. Amewapeleka ka area tu ka nje tu ka town. Ka area ka nje Nairobi. Kapewa mavitu. Kapewa kila kitu, we jibambe. I got you. After time Kirubi anasema, you know what? Can I have some? Dem anakataa anasema, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to do this. But she's still there. She still wants to spend his money. So the following day, the same thing happens. Let's see. So she still wasn't ready. Okay. They woke up the following day. This is the third day, I think. To the news that Kirubi had left for Nairobi, having only cleared his bills. What? The two friends had to fundraise to clear their bills that were in hundreds of thousands. Whoa. That's cold. That is cold. That is cold, man. That is cold. Yeah. I think that's the end of the of the article. Hey, Joe. That's cold. Unaweza tudem hapa hivi building na tushana hivyo. Hata hatuna mbele wala nyuma. What? But again, we may need to understand, when a man is spending on you, man, they're not spending on you because they look at you as their daughter. Please, if you're not their daughter, understand. For the most part, a big position of men love younger women. Hata kama wewe ni myangu unafikiria ati I'm just your daughter. No. Men are attracted to younger women. They only date older women because maybe they don't have the option of dealing with younger women. But a billionaire can access younger women. So ukienda hapo hivyo na spend do yake alafu umpe stuff, man. I mean, he's gonna do such thing. I'm not saying it was the nicest thing, but what do you do as a billionaire? How do you handle this? Umeenda umepeleka madem out of Nairobi, umewapea raha kila kitu jibambe, alafu wanakuja na kunyima stuff, alafu umeleta beshte yake, udem ameleta beshte yake. Oh man, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what you think about that. Do you like this kind of thing? Should I keep doing such articles? Let me know in the comments. This was your boy Muchiru Amboreu. See you next video.